Alright, how's it going, everyone? It's been a little while. Kind of get burnt out and frustrated when YouTube decided to do the forced demonetization of anyone that's basically not a famous YouTuber. And was kind of finishing up deployments and stuff, so I just wanted to make another video and get back in the game, I guess. I've got an exciting series of videos coming up, but I will allude more to that as it gets closer. But for now, I just want to take the time to do a quick review of this Marathon TSAR. So this Marathon has a lot of dive watches that basically all look very similar or the same, depending on how perceptive you are. But this is the TSAR, so it's the quote-unquote standard size. It's called the Tritium Search and Rescue. So this is a quartz, high torque quartz movement dive watch that's rated to 300 meters. As you can see, let me zoom in on the dial. As you can see, it says U.S. Marathon, U.S. Government. It has the date at 4:30. That'll be kind of polarizing to some people, but it has basically a standard U.S. government issued dial with tritium tubes. The only place that there are not tritium tubes is the second hand and the pip on the bezel, which is Mariglow, which is a really excellent luminous compound. I'd say it's pretty close to on par, if not on par, with Seiko's Lumibright. It's got a 120 click unidirectional bezel, very little play, excellent grip, very nice. It's got kind of a almost reminds me of some monster bezels. It's got that very like hollow ratchety sound, but it's very nice. It lines up perfect. And so yeah, it's just a pretty good watch. I'll give you the dimensions real quick. I don't have my calipers right now. I don't know where they are. It's been a little while, but let me give you a quick guess here. So what we have is, using this highly primitive method, more or less like a 12 to 13 millimeter thick, 13, I'd say 13 and a half millimeter thick watch with a lug to lug of about 45, 46, so very wearable in that dimension, and a little tall, if anything, in the thickness, and then diameter of about 40. It's officially 41 and a half, but the case is thinner than, or narrower than that, and it's really the bezel that's that. But 41 to 42 is a pretty good measurement for that. So it's fairly similar in dimensions to an SKX, but a little thicker. It's got that kind of almost, well, if you ignore the bezel, it's got like almost like a Tudor slab style case with drilled lugs, which is excellent. Comes from the factory on, well, I think you can get it from the factory on a bracelet as well, but it comes from the factory on this nice rubber strap. It's one of the vanilla scented kinds, and this watch was made in October of 2010, and it still smells like vanilla. It's an awesome strap. Very thick, but this watch needs it because otherwise it'd be pretty top heavy. So let me give you a weight real quick. Let's see what we got. There's the grams. There we go. Let's see what we got. So the watch head and the strap, which the strap's pretty negligible, so I mean the watch head and the strap together are about 111 grams, so that's a pretty beefy watch, but it wears super well. I don't have a big wrist, but let me throw it on my wrist for you real quick. I've owned this watch for about 6 months now, and I am getting rid of it. Someone already made me a good offer on it, so. And it's only just because, I mean, I love this watch. It's pretty special to me for a variety of reasons. But I'm not a quartz guy. That's really what kills me about it. They do make this exact same case, the TSAR, which is, it's the exact same watch, but with a 2824 in it. And they have 3 case sizes, the 36, this 41, 41 and a half, and then a big one, which is 45, I think. That's the TSAR. And I think they offer all 3 sizes in and automatic. I think they offer all 3 sizes in quartz as well. But yeah, there you go. It's a fun watch. There's not a ton to say about it. It literally just does its job super well all the time. And you can't really complain about it. Sapphire crystal. Oh, there's not. Yeah, there's no AR on it, or if there is, it's really thin. I've been in the water with this watch repeatedly. It does its job really well. It comes in some super no frills packaging. That's it. It's not a high-end watch by Swiss standards. It is Swiss made. Marathon is a Canadian company that does a lot of business, as you can see, for the U.S. government. But it's a Canadian company that exclusively produces watches in Switzerland, so it's like one of those, I don't know. They're kind of a unique company in a lot of ways, but they make just very, like the Toyota of dive watches, I guess. Very just no frills, does the job, beefy. I guess maybe not exactly like Toyota, but just, you know, you put it on, you forget about it, it does its job, it's a great watch. It's performed for me, and I hope it performs really well for the next guy. So I just want to stop and make a video about it before it goes out the door. And like I said, there'll be some more interesting videos coming up soon. So thanks for being patient, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.